Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is your cabin manager speaking. First off, let me thank you for your patience as we prepare for departure. You may have noticed we're taking our time this morning. Well, here's the thing. Our captain, the esteemed commander of the skies, has yet to grace us with his presence. Yes, the one person responsible for flying this entire metal tube through the air at 800 kilometers per hour is, fashionably late. Now, I know what you're thinking. How does a pilot even lose track of time? Isn't that their whole job? Believe me, we're wondering the same thing. Rumor has it he might have hit snooze one too many times, or maybe got a bit too comfortable at the duty-free sampling counter. Hard to say at this stage, but not to worry, folks, security has been notified. I repeat, security has eyes on our elusive captain. Word on the ground is he's currently sprinting across the terminal like a contestant on a game show. And, by all accounts, he's moments away from heroically boarding this aircraft. So, sit tight, enjoy your complimentary cup of nothing, and know that as soon as Captain Fast and Loose gets here, we'll be on our way. Thank you again for your patience, and I'll be back shortly with updates, or hopefully a very out-of-breath pilot.
Just imagining everyone. Oh, the timer ran out. Oh, the timer ran out. What's Stick be doing? I can't believe he's not talking by the time the timer's run out. Well, you know what? Fuck the timer, guys. If you're not, Love Hearts. Brought to you by Leo and Lottie. If you're not in Love Hearts, guys, you're not living life. It says share the love with Love Hearts. Share the love with Love Hearts. Yum. Whew. Anyways, how's everyone going? Alex Koo is in the house. Leo's here. Hello, Leo. Now, you know, Leo, I'm going to explain this live because this is a unique scenario. We're doing it. Oh, that was a different flavor. Guys, update, different flavors in here. That was a cherry. So today's stream is doing a more proper flight. So we're going to be using air traffic control and flight plans and just doing it a little more properly, a little more low key. I can't guarantee where my energy will sit in that. Like, I could be overly excited. I could put us all to sleep. Who knows? Anything's possible. My hair looks nice. It's so funny. Thanks, Rusty. Shed, appreciate that. Guys, please lead by Rusty's example here. I'm ready for my compliments train to begin. So, guys, pick it up. Come on. Otherwise, I'll have to do this angle and like scream at you, and no one wants that. Okay, so I was gonna do from Shell Harbour, but I seem to be having some issues with Benzie is in the house. Welcome, Benzie. That's a name I haven't recognized before. This is on YouTube for those following along at home. Are you new to the crowd, Benzie? Or are you an old soul? Rusty, I can't see. How can you not see my hair? I'm literally on camera. That's just your excuse of trying to get out of giving me a compliment. That's it. No black Cirrus Jet for you today. You're done. You're done. Okay, it's not out. It's in a bun. I think he's saying my hair looks nice because it's all neat. Benzie's a newbie. Guys, get over to YouTube and give Benzie some love. Benzie, welcome. We're a warm family here. You've joined on an interesting evening, that's what I can tell you. Shelley's a regular who's currently in YouTube. You're in good hands. You're in safe hands. Our streams are usually a little bit wild, wild west. And Shelley, we are about to bring on the TikTokers. They're the riffraff of the century, so we must be careful. I'll bring them on now. It's like letting the naughty kids into the room. It's like, all right, we better let the year 9 boys in now. Crazy. Anyway, so we're letting the TikTokers in. Mind you, they won't hang around for shit because they don't like listening to me talk. But yeah, Benzie, it's usually pretty crazy. We do a couple of challenges. We do some hijackings where if people like gift a money gun on TikTok, they can hijack the flight. It's pretty wild. It costs me a lot of money usually because there's an accident. And then we do like a little bit of aviation news. Sometimes we even like strafe to the right and play like a different game, but it's still like an aviation themed game. And Leo, whose name you might see duck in and out, is a mad fan of Airport Sim. So sometimes we play that. But this stream, which is, we do 3 a week, well, aim to, is a little bit more, we're going for a little bit more serious. We're going for a little bit more serious. I'm not going to be more serious, but we're doing like using AI, air traffic control, doing a bit of a flight plan, and maybe listening to some bad classical music along the way. Don't go to TikTok, Lottie. Gosh, you can't keep people here. If you move up, she's in TikTok already. It's so speedy. Oh, they all say something different. Do they all say something different on these? Hold on, guys. Hold on, crew. current important thing. Oh, they do. Oh, that's so sweet. This one says soulmate. This one says soulmate. I don't know if you guys can see that. Probably not. The camera won't focus. It's not doing it. That one says soulmate. This one has like an emoticon on it of like a love heart. And then the one after that says, I want you. Aw. That's so nice. Lockie on TikTok says, how often do I fly to Ybud? Ybud, for those of you playing along at home, is Bundaberg. I haven't been to Bundaberg in quite a while. I don't know. I've got family in Bundaberg. I don't know. Maybe 4 times a year? That's tough. Rusty, it's hard to know where Leo is. But I think because Shell Harbour was being a bit weird, I reckon what we'll do is we might do Queenstown to Christchurch. That's a good little flight. And what we'll do first is get our Black Vision jet. There we go, with the red wingtips, very important. And we're going to park ourselves NZNQ at, is that not it? NZ. I swear that was it. NZNQ? QN? Yeah. We're going to park ourselves there, and then I'll file a flight plan on Sim Brief, and I'm sure 98,000% of you will be bored as shit by this, but you know, maybe 1% of you will be like, hey, that's kind of how it sort of might be done. Maybe. So let's just get the plane. Let's get the plane in here. Hans is in the house. This is the Skibbity Sigma. I feel like I can officially make that my nickname. I think, you know, I am the Skibbity Sigma. Thank you, Shelley, for the jelly snakes, keeping my diabetes in check. Obviously, I need to be packed full of sugar. Otherwise, how could a flight go well at all? It would just be a complete disaster without Shelley here keeping me sugared up. Sugared up. 9 out of 10 subscription. Guys, we've almost got 10 out of 10 subscriptions on TikTok. I just feel like it's one of those goals that's like not really a goal, but just because of how the app presents it to you, you kind of like want to achieve it. I just want to win. Oh man, that was like lemon. I declined that flavor. Lockie asks, any plans to go to the airlines? You mean work for the airlines? Nah. No one could pay me enough to be a pilot. Except myself. I'm the only person that could afford to pay me to be a pilot. That was like such a Dr. Hibbert laugh. I didn't even intend to, guys. I didn't even intend to. Okay, here we are in Queenstown. Some reason I've been boxed in here. I would absolutely be suing the airport for that. If they... Oh, okay. I also have the ability to teleport through fences today. That is good to know. Can I walk back through? No, it's a one... Is it one way only? Okay. It's one way only, guys. Well, you know, when in Rome or Queenstown. Okay, so we're going to... okay, we can't get back to our plane. We'll go around this fence. That barbed wire fence, man, that's going to be keeping a lot of people out, that's for sure. Okay, we're gonna do a flight plan from Queenstown to Christchurch. That's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna hope that the app works. So I'll pull up. If you're on TikTok, you won't see this, but if you're on YouTube or Twitch, you'll see this. So we're going to go into SimBrief and go new flight. And we're going to pick NZQN, which is Queenstown. And we're going to head to NZCH, which is Christchurch. We can leave the alternate to auto select. SF50 is the aircraft, not the Saab. Vision jets. And then we want to put in our call sign is Echo Mike Papa. Our registration can be Echo Mike Papa as well. Usually if it's Aussie, it'll be VH, but because this like ties in with YBAF Aviation, welcome my friend. Sorry, I'm mid trying to sort out a flight plan. Because the registration like tees in with how the AI air traffic control like links the flight plan. If I put VH, like you probably should, you have to then say Victor Hotel Echo Mike Papa every time. Otherwise, the AI air traffic control just doesn't compute. We can leave all the automated stuff in there for fuel. And then down here, we can find a SID and a star, which is our departure and our arrival. So, usually with like IFR flight plans, between two destinations, there's like a few versions of how you should go there. You can always kind of like do your own customized route should you need to, within reason. But yeah, usually there is a depicted route or two to select from. So we're gonna do this one because it sounds fun. And then that will, once we hit generate flight, what are you guys talking about? What's going on? On the subject of time, Digby, you better remember the time I said to arrive here into Shell Harbour when you come. Rusty, I promise you when I've got all that sorted out, you will be the first to know about my whereabouts, I promise. And now last bit is we want to pre-file this flight plan. So if you are doing like a VATSIM flight, which is the live air traffic controllers, they don't cover the whole world. So doesn't work all the time, but you can pre-file on say intentions, which is what I'll be using, which looks like this, if I can bring it on screen. So once we turn on the plane, this will all light up, and once we call for our IFR clearance, this will all come alive. Come alive! Very exciting. How's everyone persevering so far? How's everyone? Is everyone asleep? Are they bored? Is this? I'm committed to this because I find it super fun. But is everyone else surviving so far? Okay, so that is now filed, which is good. So we can go back to the SimBrief home and just check that. Queenstown to Christchurch, yes. And now what we can do is switch over to our Navigraph, which is for our simulator. It's like our maps, essentially. And we're going to unload the current flight that we had in there, which was from Shell Harbour. And we're going to import flight and import from SimBrief. So we were just in SimBrief, so you can see the flight pops up there, which is very helpful. Super, I'm fully into it. Great. Okay. Well, as long as a few of us are enjoying it, I'm enjoying it. I got my pasito. Is it pasito? How do you guys say this? Pasito? Pasciotto? I don't know. It's tasty. It's probably one of my favorite soft drinks. Okay, so that's loaded our flight. We can see there Queenstown to Christchurch. It's got our Valpy 3 departure. I didn't check I think we allowed an automatic height, so we'll find out what our initial climb is. And then we've got a couple of approaches available into runway. Where's it pushing us? Runway 02. We'll see if air traffic control gives us an approach. We'll leave that not plugged in for the moment. And now what should also happen is down the bottom, we get our departure and our arrival airport, and then it brings up all the necessary charts and information for each airport. So in Queenstown, we can click that, and this is our airport diagram, so we can review this and, you know, make sure we runway length and taxiways and whatnot. And then we've got our departure, which is... are you guys... What is TikTok seeing at the moment? Sorry, 1 second. Oh, TikTok's just got the full map. Okay, that's good. So yeah, this is our departure, which we're doing the Valpy 3. So we'll go over this shortly once we get the plane started up, but it essentially tells us how to get out of Queenstown without hitting any mountains, which is very important. And then we've got our arrival into Christchurch. And then from UGEKI is where we'll get... I don't know why it hasn't brought up our RNAV information. Let's just do that. Flights. We're going to do runway 02. Oh, sorry, it hasn't put an approach in. Right, that's why I'm missing that chart. So we'll go... It's bringing us in via... We'll go... RNAV Yankee. Can we get an ILS localizer? ILS November. Yeah, let's do that. ILS runway 02 November. And we can do transition Idabu. Idabu. We might have to update air traffic control on that. It's a slight shift from what we would have originally filed, but that's okay. Liz is in the house. Liz, oh my God, what did I miss? Fuck all. Thanks so much, Liz. It's so good to have you here. Honestly, just keeping the positivity shining. You and Lottie will get along just fucking fine. Okay, we can hide that, and now we can see our full flight plan here, departing out of Queenstown and tracking for Christchurch. So I'll get rid of this. And then what we can do is we're gonna get into the plane. So let's pretend I won't ultra bore everyone with a proper pre-flight walk around, but essentially there's a bunch of stuff you need to check around the aircraft, including all the surfaces, bolts, screws. There's a bunch of stuff. Lower the flaps down, you check these. Static ports, there's one on either side. You need to make sure there's nothing clogged up. The parachute, jet, flaps, turn all the lights on. You want to make sure none of your GPS or your GNS radio transmitters, receivers are like cracked or anything weird. You check the brakes, you check the tire pressure, you make sure there's been no excessive braking. You check the airframe, make sure there's nothing that looks stressed. You make sure everything's closed, just like that. And then we can get in. And what's really cool is there was a sim update. It must have been, I don't know, in the last couple of days, but now the checklist for the Cirrus Jet actually works in the Cirrus Jet. So previously, like, because it's actually on the screen, it just wasn't working. But now it seems to be working, which is super fun. Just a nice little bit of extra interaction. You know, interaction. What's happening? Shelly, I don't know. He's been mean so far. Me? Is that what you guys are talking about? Are you guys talking about me? I haven't been mean at all. I've been very nice. Okay, let's turn on the plane here. So we'll go down here and we can turn on BAT 1, BAT 2, Gen 1 and our strobe, and we can brighten our screen here with this little fundoogle. And now what we can see is, check that out, guys. the checklist actually, it did come on screen, but it previously didn't work. But now you can actually interact with the checklist, which is just super cool. So we can click to tick it off, parking brake as required, bat 1, bat 2, gen 1, gen 2 is on, external GPU is disconnected. And then FADEC, what it's talking about is it wants to make sure that FADEC channel Bravo is beneath the percentage, the thrust percentage. Then we can go next. So strobe lights, they're already turned on. CAS messages. So that is, well, they're actually over here. Sorry, they usually pop up. So landing gear, fail, brake, parking brake, bleed off. This will all go away in a second. Landing gear selected to up. So we can make, that was stuck up on my control. So that's back to down. Fuel pressure, we haven't turned the plane on yet. So thrust is set to idle-ish. And then we can go click through that. Brakes are being held. Engine knob over here. We're going to select to run. And what they're asking for us is to, you guys probably can't hear it, but there's like a high pitch noise. So that's the fuel pump, which is good. And we want to verify that is on and audibly verify that. And then make sure there are no battery or engine start volt CAS messages, which there's not. And then we can select the engine button, so turn on the engine. And then we're going to see this all spool up as our jet engine starts to turn on. And what it's asking for here is at 25% N2, so we want to make sure N1's positive. So we missed visually seeing that, but it was. So yeah, 25% N2, you want to make sure that N1 is spooling up. And if it doesn't, then you want to do a shutdown and assess and go from the top again. You hear it. Yes, that's so great. Yes, we can hear it, dickhead. Wow, Liz, thank you so much. So great. Brady on TikTok says, how do you push back without reverse thrust? Flacco WNL says, tug. Yeah, so we can call a tug here in a second and get a pushback going. So that's what we'll do once we're up and away. This is the part Lottie and Leo and I get the champers out. Yeah. I thought that would make a good video as well, like a social video of like how high can we fly before the champagne pops. That would be a fun video. Okay, so back to the checklist. We can see here, engine instruments we monitored. That's all good. We had a good start. Engine instrument systems are all normal. Engine IPS as required. Control system panel set. Oxygen master switch here, so we can turn that on. And we can turn bleed on, because bat 1 and bat 2 have been on for more than 2 minutes. Now, passenger brief. Guys, I need everyone to understand that you need to sit the fuck down in this flight, okay, guys? I don't want anyone jumping up in the back. I want everyone quiet. I want everyone seated. I want your fucking seatbelts on, okay? And no one talking in the microphones until I say, because I'm going to be concentrating, all right? So just fucking, I'm watching, all right, guys? I'm watching. Don't think I'm not looking. I am. Okay, bleed switch we have turned on, and now this is before taxi. So we're going to get our clearance before we do anything else. Outside air temperature is 15 degrees. It's beautiful temperature here in Queenstown. Beautiful temperature here in Queenstown. Now, what you'll see here is this is what I'll see if I can, make this bigger for you. You won't, I mean, nothing really happens here, but essentially once we call to get our clearance, this is what's going to come alive. So I'm just going to put I'm going to import the same flight plan on my iPad here, which is just down here, so that I'll see exactly what you guys see on the screen. I don't know, why do I have the American national anthem in my brain? Tasty. I need a coaster. Okay, that's loaded up. And our approach was ILS November. Transition Udabu. I love these transitions. They're so fun. And I'm just going to pull up a scribble pad over on the left here. So as ATC verbally abuses me, I can write down what I need to know. Okay, I'm going to move that off the screen for the moment, guys, because you don't need that on there. Lottie says I ain't buying a jet with you unless the button is my side. The Wi-Fi button. The Wi-Fi has enabled this flight, Lottie. I've put it on for you. Don't worry. It's been enabled. It's been enabled. Okay, we're going to import our flight plan now into our avionics. So you can see here at the top, we've got Queenstown to Christchurch. So I can request this. And I'm going to hit import. And what you'll notice is on my map up here, once it imports, it's going to generate the flight plan that we created from SimBrief. So our departures in there, our en route, and our arrival. And we can also make that full screen if we want. So we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that shortly. And then we want to go to, hold on, I'm going to bring up, oh no, they're already up. So you guys should be able to see that if I go here. Should be able to do that. There we go. Look at that, guys. Look how much effort I've gone to. Boom. If you're, it was all for watching the heli today. Oh, Digby, the passengers need more bubbles. Yes, help yourself to fucking champagne, guys. If you are on Twitch or YouTube watching, how good's this setup, guys? Look, Rusty will be proud because this little UI thing at the top is from Volanta, which is I believe a Rusty start a new flight. I'm just going to get it working properly. Add flight plan. Import from SimBrief. There we go. So that is up the top, which is super cool. You won't see that if you're in TikTok. Sorry, guys. You'll have to move to the superior platforms. That's cool, actually. Thank you. I think you're saying that to the UI. And then I've brought in which you guys have seen before, but just so that we can see the GPS and the radio screens if I want to show you what I'm doing here. Or on the contrary, on the other side, you can see nav and comms and the GPS. So I can show you that in a little bit more close-knit detail. But for the moment, we'll stick to these two screens. Yes, you got Wi-Fi. You're in luck. Premium Princess. Code word tonight, Shelley. Code word is coming at you. Coming at you. Where is it? It's over here. It's a new week. It's a new day. And whilst we're there, let's... Oh, I can't double up. Hold on. I can't... That's the code word. I was gonna double up on our frequent flyers. But there you go, Shelley. That's the code word to enter. You'll need 3 each week to enter our $500 draw for a voucher to flightstore.com.au. 3 lives. Each live, there's 1 secret word. Collect all 3 at the end of the week. DM me on Discord with the 3 words, and you will have an entry into the draw, which is pretty cool. Okay, there we go. And that is the secret word. Shelley, hopefully you got that. Hopefully you got that. That one was for you. Okay, and also back to this, yeah, so the little UI thing at the top, it's got like departure, where we're going, height, destination, departure, airport, and I got the premium subscription. Yeah, Rusty, I brought premium. Yes, I did, my friend. I was just about to say I bought the premium subscription, so I get the nicer things. So hopefully that's looking good. Okay, let's we want to come over here and finish the initialization of our aircraft. We can't put any music on, sadly. So we're going to go initialize, initial fuel. We're going to go full. full on board sync, 293. We can go back, weight and balance. So pilot in fuck, I have no idea. I'm just going to put 220. I don't know how much I am in pounds. That's probably too light, to be honest. Co-pilot, he had a bigger breakfast, so let's go 250 for him. Passengers, well, we got Lotto, we got Liz in the background. Fucking, is Leo there as well? Who else is in the back, guys? I'm gonna put 300. I'm gonna put 300 for the passengers on the left and the right there. We've got a bit of extra weight carrying today. I don't even want to look at the chat. It's scaring me. Flight plan, we are all good there. That's been loaded up. Takeoff data. Runway 23 required. Takeoff distance is... I thought it usually gives it to us. I actually don't know what the full required takeoff distance of this thing is, but it's probably 650 feet, 650 meters. So that's like, let's just go 2,500 feet. And we're going to accept. And usually it would, we're way above our, we're gonna have to get rid of some of our passengers. We're way above our weight and balance loading weight here, but that's okay. We're gonna show you that you can push beyond what the systems tell you, which it should never be really spoken about. But you know what? That's okay. Here we are. We're doing it. Okay, so we can now, our comms and nav, we want to set this to, let's pull up, I'm going to go charts, thin brief, charts. I know the charts are there. So Queenstown, now if we rotate this, chart options, where's my rotate button? I gotta do this, sorry. Click on that and we rotate this and zoom in. We'll be able to see the frequency. So at the top we can see there, we get tower, delivery, our ATIS, and Queenstown info, and then Christchurch info. So what we want to do initially is get the ATIS, make sure that lines up with everything we already know. So we'll switch that over.
International Airport, information mic. 0930 Zulu. Wind 145 at 1900. Visibility.
I want to turn one of these off.
Overcast at 2800
Temperature 15.
Temperature 12.
13.
Dew point 7. QNH 1016.
1016.
1000 feet. Transition level 135. Arriving and departing runways 05, 14 advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Mike. Queenstown International Airport.
That's literally what it usually sounds like. It's like super monotone, very, very boring. Hold on, I'm just going to connect my pen back here because I don't think it was connected. So we got information mic, transition level is flight level 135. All right, looking good. And we got our QNH, which was 1016, which you can see I've put in there on the screen. So that's going to make sure our height is correct, our altitude is correct. And now what we're going to do is call up Queenstown delivery. Now, how do you know which one to call? Well, usually in the airport, let me reset this, hold on. Usually it will tell you in the airport information who you need to contact and in what order. Usually it's delivery, so if you're getting an IFR clearance, it is the delivery frequency, but sometimes some airports have like some nuances to how they want things done. So delivery there was 1219, so we can put 1219. And then all we're going to do is ask for our IFR clearance to Christchurch, and they should give us a whole bunch of information. Nathan's in the house, looking up. Yes. Welcome back, Nathan. Getting more love than I am, Nathan. Jesus. Need to just disappear for a while. Come back, pull a Nathan. It's a great maneuver. Okay, so we've now got, I'm just going to pull the Say Intentions AI. So I don't think anything actually comes up on here. I don't think. But it should trigger when I say Echo Mike Papa, and this will change to IFR as it pulls my flight plan from SimBrief. Queenstown delivery, Echo Mike Papa, request IFR clearance Christchurch as filed. We have information, Mike. So then that'll think, and then it'll read back a bunch of stuff to me.
1 second while I grab the paperwork.
1 second while I grab the paperwork. So good. That's so good. Is he coming back?
Echo Mike Papa information. Mike is correct. Cleared to Christchurch by the VAPLA 3, departure, then as filed. Departure runway 23, initial climb to 5,000. Departure on 125.75 squawk 2224.
Okay, and then all I have to do is read that back to him, which is cleared to Christchurch via Valp 3, expect runway 23, initial climb 5,000, departure frequency 125.75, squawk 2224, Echo Mike Papa. So down...
Echo Mike Papa readback, correct? Contact tower on 118.1.
Tower 118.1, Echo Mike Papa. So tower is 1181. So what we can do is we know what our departure frequency is, and that's...
Echo Mike Papa, you are on the clearance frequency. Please contact Queenstown Tower on 118.1 for further instructions.
Thanks, mate. Yeah. So 125.75 is the departure frequency. So we're going to call that once we take off. They're going to tell us to contact that. And 1181, sorry, on COM 2. Go to COM2. 1181 is tower, and we can have that on COM2. So we can switch over to COM2 here. Now we're talking on COM2, but monitoring COM1. And so we can also put here in COM2 our ground frequency, which, reading it sideways, is 1... Where is it? Ground, tower. Oh, is there no ground? Oh, maybe it's just tower. Okay, so tower just does ground and... Okay, that makes sense. It's a small airport. It's a very small airport. Brady DeLu, welcome, my friend. We're pretty much ready to push back, actually. We've got our... We're just going to contact tower now and get our taxi. And then we're going to ask for a pushback once we get our taxi clearance. So now... I would say, in the beautiful Valley of Queenstown. Sorry guys, I'm not paying. I'll check in on the chats momentarily. Did someone get Digby a drink? I do have a drink, Nathan. I have my pasito. Okay, let's contact Queenstown Tower and request our taxi. So we've got Queenstown Tower on COM2. And we can expect runway 23. So it's this runway on the top right.
778 cleared for RNAV approach runway 18.
So
170 knots until 5 mile final.
we can expect them to give us a clearance like
approach 18170 until 5 American 778.
Yankee, Charlie 1, Bravo 2, Bravo 4, up to Alpha 6 is probably what I would assume. Which if I go over here to my airport info and pull this up, yeah, so I reckon that's what they're... Hold on, let me move this off on that one. So yeah, I reckon... Let's see how correct I am. Let's see. Queenstown Tower, Echo Mike Papa, request IFR, taxi. All right, here we go. Let's see what they do.
Echo Mike Papa, taxi to runway 23 via Apron Taxiway, Alpha 3, cross runway 14 at your discretion.
Oh, that was very boring, wasn't it? So 14 is this this runway here. If I pull up my pen, this is runway 14. It goes right down the middle. So she's saying via Alpha 3. I think she's saying I can backtrack the runway. Let me see if the air traffic control will confirm that. Queenstown ground, confirm backtrack runway 23 via Alpha 3, Echo Mike Papa. Let's see what she says.
Echo Mike Papa, confirmed. Backtrack runway 23 via Alpha 3.
There we go. Always good to confirm, guys. Always good to confirm. So yeah, there we go. Very simple. Usually they could give you like this one along here, but I guess from where I'm positioned, this is just a quicker taxi, and there's no traffic. Panda Man, what's up, my brother? I'm very good. We're doing a little bit more of a serious flight today, so I think there's less of us hanging around, but still, it's a good vibe. It's a good vibe. So we're about to depart Queenstown. We've got our taxi clearance. We now need to request our pushback because we're not going to be able to maneuver from where we are. So in order to do that, we're going to pull up our ground services. Oh, we don't have it? No? Okay. Ground services. Usually it's here. Oh, here we go. Pushback.
Queenstown ground EMP Echo Foxtrot Papa.
So that's like part of the in-game features, I guess. So we can see the little tug
Foxtrot Papa 8811 pushback request accepted.
coming to life. Usually there's a person on it, but that's okay. I don't know what's going to happen here. Yes, Panda Man, I'm going to be planning some group flights. I'm not very well versed in the group flight world, but I will be planning and putting some of those together. So yeah, that'll be fun. Technically this is meant to be pushing back right now. I think I need to make sure my parking brake is released. Stand by. There we go. And okay, that's an interesting direct pushback. They were about to ram us into the wall, I think. So we'll let them turn us around here and we'll put our parking brake back on and we can now stop pushback. I don't know why.
EMP Echo Foxtrot Papa 8811 requesting pushback.
Okay, good. It's gone. Let's just taxi. I'm going to taxi forward before this thing tries to reattach to me. I'm just going to be a bit cheeky because I don't want that to reattach for some reason. Go away. Okay, I think I've escaped the pushback, which is good. So we're going to taxi onto runway 23 via Alpha 3 and then to the end. So that is straight ahead up here. So I'll just a little bit of engine power. I don't know why. Why do you want to keep turning to the left? Our plane only wants to go to the left. Our wheel is stuck in the left-hand only direction. That could be a problem, guys. Hold on, I feel like... Hold on, I feel like... it might think we're still in pushback. Hold on.
Queenstown ground, EMP, Echo Foxtrot Papa, 8811 requesting the end of pushback.
I think it still thinks we're attached to the thing. Yeah, it does. Okay. Okay. Wild, we've done it. We've done it. Just to quickly stream another job interview. Dutch Gamer's got the job interview. Good luck, mate. What job are you going for? Okay, we solved that problem. Let's go 10% engine power. Okay. And this is Alpha 3 here, as we can see there. So we're going to enter. We've already got our clearance to enter. It's a very quiet day here in Queenstown. And I'll just get rid of this. And we want to go about, it's about like 10-ish% on the thrust. Gets you a pretty good taxi, but because we've got to do the whole runway, we could go a little faster. I'm a ramp agent there. Queenstown Airport, are you? That's so cool. That's so cool. That's sick. Sienna, welcome. We're just, we've probably left, we're in the Vision Jet, so I don't think this wouldn't be too common flying into Queenstown. Have you seen one of those at Queenstown before? It's, there's probably a few SR-22s that come in, but I don't know how many Vision Jets would have done the Queenstown stop. But yeah, we're just backtracking runway 23 at the moment.
824 Foxtrot Delta taxi to runway 16 via Alpha and Charlie.
Because there's no...
Runway 16 via Alpha and Charlie Mooney 824
There's not much traffic.
Delta.
Okay, and we can also dial up here. Our initial climb was 5,000 foot. Now, according to, which we'll go over very shortly, but our Valpy 3 departure, that's probably going to override that very shortly. But we put 5,000 there. And we'll turn around. Now there should be, usually at the end, I don't know if it's at the end of this runway as well, but yeah. So usually at the end of most of these runways, there's like a little area like this where, depending on the direction of traffic or however the aircraft wants to turn, you can follow these lines to make your turn to face down the center line of the runway. So obviously we're a very small plane, so we don't need to do such a massive turn. Mostly, you've seen a few of the Vision Jets. That's so cool. But mostly G6 and Bombardier Challengers, yeah. A mate of mine was at Queenstown the other week, and there was like a black, I think it's a black G6 It could have been a citation 4. I'm not sure. Peppy Snobby Shores, welcome. Sorry guys, I've ignored the chat. Hopefully you're keeping yourselves entertained and do ping my name a few times if I've ignored you for too long. Okay, so we're just gonna come up a little further here, line ourselves up, and then technically this checklist would have been done prior to our taxi, but we wanted to get going, so we'll stop here again. We'll just put our park brake on. So we've done our ATS clearance, our clearance. Transponder is, let's just make sure we put that in. So that was 2224. And that way they'll be able to verify us. And trim, we want to set to 6 degrees down for takeoff. Well, 6 degrees down. And we want to make sure we've got 50% flaps. So there we go. That's our flaps coming down. Looking good. And we can see that here, that it's highlighted in green saying flaps 50%. Thank you, flaps 50%. So we can go, yep. Toga button, so that's on the side. I'll see if I can actually show you this. It's on the side of... Actually, I don't know where it is. Yeah, it is. So this is the button here. And so when you're doing a takeoff or a go-around, this will, especially on a go-around, it will initialize your missed approach if you've got it all queued up in the system. I just got out of the plane, so we don't need to do that. We want to reset the camera. There we go. Then we're going to do pitch attitude 10 degrees. We're not doing that yet. CAS messages are fine. Before takeoff, so we're going to have our landing lights on as required. We can keep them on. Probe heat can come on, as it's going to get cold anyway once we get up there. Engine IPS switch as required. We don't need icing protection at the moment. We don't need icing protection on the wings. Trim is set, flaps 50, verified takeoff and measured battery CAS is not displayed. Once we, this is actually like, once we give a little bit of power, that takeoff emergency battery will disappear. So we don't worry about that right now. I think that's a small error with the sim. Multifunction windows configured. Okay, so we're at for normal takeoff. That's good. Now, before we do jump into a takeoff, what we want to do is just triple check our departure. So we go procedure, departure is the Valpy 3, so that is all in there, and we want to check the flight plan. So it's going to take us to Unkuv at 5,000, above 5,200 foot, and then Orlek between 6 and 9. And then we want to be above Tulvu at 7,000, and then we'll cross Valpy, which is, that's usually the end of that route, but it continues on to Adlup, which is just the unique version of this one. So we can also quickly check the chart for that. So we'll go charts, departure, Valpy 3, and then I'll go zoom in on this in a second. Actually, it might be easier to show you on this screen.
9001 Bravo, cleared for immediate takeoff, caution.
So if we go here and pull that up,
Cleared for immediate takeoff, Bonanza 9001
and then we'll bring up
Bravo.
the Valpitri departure, so I can bring it up on the map. But essentially you can see here what I just read, which is Unkuv by 5,200 feet. We want to be above 5,200 feet. That's obviously for a terrain. And then Tuluv is above 7,000. Orlak is between 9 and 6, which is the one in the middle. And then Valpy at the very end. We can continue on. Now down here on the left-hand side, we can see here it says, initial climb, follow the Frankton arm. Oh no, this is if, so there is a variation to this if you can't make the climb profile. So it essentially tells you to do a lap just above the airport and then continue on, but we can make the climb profile. So we're making our transition from Adlup. So from Valpy, turn left, track 158. So this is to get to Adlup from Valpy. So that's already queued up into our GPS, but we can triple check that as it happens, which you can see here. So from Valpy, then it continues along out to Adlup, Udlup, and then that becomes our en route. Gives us a couple of transition altitude, 13,000. Minimum turn altitude after takeoff, 1,600. That's fine. We're not turning anywhere yet. Minimum maintain own terrain clearance. Remain northeast. Yep. When airborne, contact Queenstown approach. Valpy 3 departure gives us minimum climb that we need to hit. Okay, good. So essentially, we've got that departure queued up. Get rid of that.
Runway 36 traffic on final. Holding short of runway 36, citation 433 Mike Whiskey.
So, initial climb is to 5,000, but what I'm going to do is increase that to 9,000 because I don't want to get stuck at a lower altitude and have forgotten to do that, which is not good. Yes, Sienna, we are going to Christchurch. So we're currently in Queenstown and heading to Christchurch. We would have done this all on the ground, but I wanted to get pushed back and get moving, so it was slightly more interesting for those watching along. So now, as a last bit, we can get our autopilot geared up. So we can go flight controller, vertical navigation, and we can do nav.
All aircraft be advised, information November is now current. QNH 1017.
1017. Okay, so we can update that. So QNH 1017. The QNH will go up usually as the day gets a little bit cooler. Well, sorry, like it's in the end of the day, I believe here, so it's getting cooler as the night comes on. So that should be us. Okay, so we're gonna hold our brakes, thrust lever to take off, thrust setting align with bug, engine instruments are all checked as normal, and then we can release brakes, rotate is 85, pitch for 10, positive rate, and then flaps after 115. Who's ready? And then we don't want to make a turn to intercept our departure until we're at 1600, so we're at 1200 at the moment, so it's pretty much what do you want? If you guys just at my name, if guys in the Twitch chat. Okay, I can see that. I'm going to go and eat ice cream and ball my eyes out because Digby's a pilot is annoying his Twitch peeps. Okay, I'm here. I'm flying a plane. Oh my god, what do you want? Digby, wake up. Gonna slip my wrist. Oh Jesus. Okay, what do you want? All right, I'm watching, guys. What do you want? Tell me. I'm here. I'm looking at I've stopped everything else. I'm looking at the Twitch chat. What do you want? What do you want, guys? I'm here. What do you want? Guys, we're stopping everything. Okay, I'm here. What do you want? You want service. Okay, well, what service would you like? We're not going anywhere until my chat is happy again. We are not going anywhere. Chat, what would you like? You want me to sing? Chat, I'm so sorry, please don't hate me. I'll get you ice cream on descent and champagne as we arrive. I'll make sure I carry your bags too. You can have whatever you want when you fly at Digby, yes. I will always be your captain in demand. No matter where you go or how high we happen to climb, I will always be there for you, yes. All right. Was that good, chat? Was that what we wanted? Do you use ATC Sim? Yes. On TikTok, we're using AI say intentions. Sorry, we're using say intentions. So we're about to tell Tower that we are ready at runway 23. We've done everything we need to do. We're here. It's happened. The time is now.
Bonanza 64 Foxtrot Alpha 2 holds short of runway 20 traffic on final.
We're about to make our call.
30 Bonanza 64 Foxtrot Alpha 2.
Here we go. Waiting for this radio to shut up. Queenstown Tower, Echo Mike Papa, ready runway 23. Here we go.
Echo Mike Papa, runway 23, winds 135 at 17, cleared for takeoff.
All right. Clear for takeoff, runway 23, Echo Mike Papa. Good day. Okay, so we've got our brakes on. I'm just going to give you guys a bit of a better view. So the Petersons 101, if you join our Discord, the link is in the YouTube bio or the Twitch bio. And you can find, I've got the same tags, same social tags on YouTube and Twitch, so you can just put Digby as a pilot in. We take flight suggestions on there. So if you want to submit a flight suggestion, you can. And then we'll notice it on there. Okay. Go plane. There we go. Brakes are off. It's 20. 30. 40, 60, 70, 80, and then rotators 85. And there we go, positive rate, gear can come up. There we go.
Echo Foxtrot Papa 8811, you are not cleared to take off.
Oh, that's the in-game ATC you can hear, not the one we're listening to, so don't worry about that. Get rid of that. And then what we can do now is we're above 1600, so we can hit autopilot. We can hit auto thrust. And we can bring up our flaps, and now this is going to intercept our outbound track here, and that was air traffic control telling us to contact departures, which is 12575. So we can go contact departures, Echo Mike Profile 12575. So that's just us letting them know that's what we're doing. And then we're going to go 12575, and I'll just give you guys a better view on this. Okay, this one, that one, and then that one, that one, that one. That should be a bit more interesting. And then we can make our call. Queenstown departures, Echo Mike Papa, 4,000 on climb, 9,000 Valpy 3 departure.
Echo Mike Papa. Continue climb altitude 9,000 feet on the Valpy 3 departure. Contact departure on 125.75.
12575. Oh, that's on COM 2. Okay. So we'd accidentally still on COM 1. Continue climb 9,000, Val P3 departure, contact departures 12575, Echo Mike Papa. Okay, so we can go switch over to
Echo
Com
Mike
1.
Papa, radar contact, 5 southwest of Queenstown at 5,000 feet. Heading 218, Queenstown QNH 1013, cleared direct Ulrich.
Ulrich? I wasn't ready for that. Oh, Ulrich. Sometimes how they say it. Continue via the Val P3 departure, clear direct Ulrich, Echo Mike Papa. Okay, so we can see here that you guys
Echo
can
Mike Papa,
see.
Queenstown departure, continue via the Batley 3 departure. Clear direct to Ulrich.
Continue via the Vapley 3 departure, clear direct Ulrich, Echo Mike Papa. Okay, that was just because I was across multiple frequencies there, so we can see there we've now passed Ulrich anyway, and we're on track to Vapley, and we're climbing up to 9,000, and then onwards we want to cross. That'll be the final part of our departure, I'd imagine. So we can check that departure, sorry, on our flight plan. Yeah, so Sungu, so we want to be below flight level 250 there. I'm not sure what flight level they're going to give us as our final flight level, but we'll find out shortly. But essentially, we're now on our departure. Good work, team. Good work. There you go. So we're at Queenstown, saying goodbye in the back. Goodbye, Queenstown. It's a beautiful day in Queenstown. And you'll see here we're going to make a left-hand turn shortly for our Vapley, which will then go Ubluk. Okay, I'm back in the chat. Thank you, Shelley. Thank you, Fleek, for the rose. Thank you, Shelley, for the cheer you up. Appreciate that. Okay, guys, I'm back in the... I don't know what you expect of me. I'm trying to, like, do the proper flight. You guys want me to be looking at the chat the whole time whilst not trying to kill us all. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Oh, my God. Can we stop singing and fly the plane? Thanks, Nathan. Good to have you back. Shelley's still ignored. You're not ignored. Fuck, you so out of touch with us. Nathan, not good timing. Don't follow him on Twitch, anyone, because he ignores you. Liz. That's so mean. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? That's so mean. Oh my God. I'm catching back up. Calm the fuck down, guys. What's it been, like 6 minutes? This isn't social media simulator. It's just called flight sim. So the whole part of like flying a plane. Fucking hell.
Echo Mike Papa, contact Christchurch info on 122.2.
Christchurch info 122.2, Echo Mike Papa. Okay, 122.2. We can hit that. And then we want to go. Let's get rid of those two. Get rid of that. And we can transfer this and Christchurch information. Echo My Papa 9000 on climb. Flight level 250.
Echo Mike Papa, Christchurch info identified. Good evening, Queenstown, QNH 1013.
I love the Kiwi accent. How good is that? QNH 1013, Echo Mike Papa. So good. Okay, guys, hold on. Don't stress, had time for anything myself. Sorry, Dave. Okay, I'm reading the TikTok chat. Dave had no time for cocktails. Digby's fault. It's all my fault. Shelly says I want cupcakes now. Please make them. I'm going to do some baking. I'll take mine. Did we say you love Digby? No, I'm feeling very unloved right now. Dave, yes, I'm using Go the Kiwis. No, it's called Say Intentions AI. So it's my favorite artificial. It's my favorite air traffic control software. The live ones are good, but they don't always support the areas that you want to fly in, which can be a little bit annoying. And the Beyond ATC, which is another AI air traffic control, is also okay, but it doesn't allow anywhere near as much flexibility as Say Intentions does, which is this one. So I said we love you, Digby. Okay, Shelly, thank you. I got you. I hear you. I appreciate it. I've got it. I got to move back to the Twitch chat now before they set off a fucking bomb. Are we on climb? Yeah, 25,000. Christchurch information, Echo Mike Papa, confirming flight level 250.
Echo Mike Papa, Christchurch info, climb flight level 250.
250, bro. Climbing flight level 250. So good. I absolutely love that. Okay, so 6 minutes felt like a lifetime, Liz. I'm so sorry. Number one, Liz, I'm gonna have to bet you have caused. Guys, is it just me, or is Liz causing a fucking massive ruckus in the chat world? Pre-Liz, fine. Now all of a sudden, this infamous human has just come along into our infrastructure, and you're just like seeding nastiness. You're like, oh, Digby's taking a long time to reply. Oh, it's been 6 minutes. I don't know if he likes us anymore, guys. Let's tell everyone to unfollow us. Fuck me. And Lottie, you're not standing up for us at all. Where is this? Guys, seriously, come on.
Hello.
Oh, hi. Yeah. Hello. Do you want to come up or fight over? Yeah. Yeah. You steer. You steer. Yeah, you steer. You steer. Don't lick me. No.
Hawaiian 645 climb and maintain flight level 380.
Lottie's sticking up for Liz.
645.
Shit. Nathan throwing a Team Digby in there. Thank you, Nathan. I appreciate that. Luna hates you all, by the way. Yeah, you tell him. You tell him. Oh, that good girl. It's a moosh. Alright, you're gonna do the next radio call? You wanna do it? You're gonna do it? You're gonna have to tell Christchurch Centre that we're coming for him. Yeah? Okay. And do you know how high we're going? You look tired. We must have forgot to turn the oxygen on. Eh? Yeah. I know, it's pretty serious. It's pretty serious. But she's like falling asleep. Luna, stay awake. We're on live stream. We're on live stream, Luna. Thank you, Panda Man. I just saw that comment. Appreciate the Appreciate the commitment. Nathan says I'm going to cry tonight over her hating us all. Why, Luna? What did we do? You guys were mean to me. That's why. You guys were so mean to me. That's why she's going to hate. That's why she hates you. If you weren't so mean to me, Luna wouldn't hate you guys. Ashley, I don't have any Fruit Loops or Skittles on me today, sorry, but we do have some Love Note candy. And Luna. Luna is, we are sat here with you every bloody stream. Lottie, there's no chains around you, mate. You don't have to be here if you don't want to be here. Cal Winfield with the rose, smashing them in. Thank you, Cal. Appreciate that. I got Fruit Loops on my PJs. Shelly, Ashley, you need to check the Discord and get the link to the Fruit Loops PJs. You got to get the link to the Fruit Loops PJs. So moosh. Oh, Cal, that's like 200 roses. Cal Winfield. We're gonna have to I'm gonna have to get a new garden on the way out. This is wild. The hostility. You guys are the worst. Hey, you wanna hop down? Oh. Here you go. Hey down. Yeah. No, you can't. We can't cuddle the whole flight. No. We cannot cuddle the whole flight. Okay, looks like the sun is setting, which is nice. It's nice. A little bit of... Oh, we forgot to take our cap spin out. That's okay, we've done it now. It's because we didn't finish our checklist. Yes, Ashley, you should check it out, because then you too can grab your Fruit Loops, your Fruit Loops PJs and join the club. Oh, Nathan, money guns don't do you see anything anywhere, Nathan, that says money gun for a hijack? You're gonna have to postpone that for the next stream. You can't hijack this stream. You can't hijack this stream. Wrong stream, guys. Nathan, I'll owe you one hijack. It doesn't say anything. Cal, why are you gifting a galaxy? That's insane. What have we done? Cal, you're an absolute legend. Guys, props for Cal. Throw it in. I mean, Nathan has done the money gun on a stream where you can't actually money gun it. But let's do a little bit of a... ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. I'd like to formally acknowledge Cal Winfield for dropping the universe. Wait, what, galaxy or a universe? It was one of them. And either way, Cal, we thank you. Even though the rest of my chat are ungrateful motherfuckers. You can stay. You can stay, Cal, any day. This is your captain speaking. Thank you for joining the flight. I just know I'm going to look down into my Twitch chat and see that Liz is like absolutely spitting fire there. Thank you, Cal. You're a legend. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Gifting is not necessary at all, but it is much appreciated. Much appreciated. It brings more eyes to the stream. It makes pretty graphics. It makes me feel like I'm not doing nothing for nothing. That I'm doing nothing for a little bit of something. Rusty, you can't be calling me out. Well, can't be calling me that I've said nothing. What is it? Guys, why are you so touchy in the Twitch chat today? What's happening? What's happening in the Twitch chat? Luna doesn't hate me. Say my name, she'll perk up. She's gone, Rusty, when I went to say your name. Oh yes, what's that, Nathan? Nathan, did you just like put $100 into TikTok today and now you're trying to spend it all? Guys, we have to remember that Nathan is owed one hijack. We have to remember that. Okay. Am I up to date with the Twitch chat? Can I have a cuddle? You made me sad. No, Luna's not giving out cuddles. Fruit poops. Good one, Leo. I've given all the love. Rusty, you have given all the love. Lottie and Leo, we need love. You don't get any love. Liz says, no, I won't be saying another word. I see where I stand. You know what I find absolutely crazy, guys? Legitimately. This is the stream where I'm like, you know what? The chat will be cruisy. I'm just like flying the plane. I'm just doing some stuff. And then on the one stream where I try to have like a calm nature, you know, like do the flying procedures properly, this chat is out of fucking control, guys. And you're like desperate for interaction. You're shouting my name, you're screaming at me, you're pulling my hair from the back of the plane. Yet, guys, cast your mind back to what? Every other fucking stream we've ever done. And I ask you guys one fucking question and like I get crickets. I get nothing. And then in here, all I'm like, okay, maybe we'll just chill, we'll have a stream. And you guys are like a bunch of fucking 5-year-olds in the back of the car.
300 knots. JetBlue 222.
Nathan says, I got level 15, so it gave me a special gift. Oh, that's cool, Nathan. Well done. I like that. Is anyone else on level 15? I feel like you must be dominating this. Yeah, Liz, you got nothing to say to that, do you? Nah, that's right. That silenced the Twitch chat pretty quickly, didn't it, guys? That's what I thought. I did forget to bring on the overhead panel. Ladies and gentlemen, please, you can now take your seatbelts off and you're allowed to light up any fat cigarettes or smoking devices you may have snuck on board. On behalf of our cabin crew, my co-pilot, Fox McGee, and our air hostess who we left in the cargo hold, we thank you for flying Air Digby. Melody says you would have zero clue how to fly a real aircraft. Zero clue. Dreamer. Are you talking to me? So tense. Melody, why are you coming out swinging? Why are you coming out swinging? How long have you been here? You've been here for like 10 seconds and you're just dropping punches. Creative D is second with level 14. Oh, you've outdone Creative D. This is, that's a tough thing to do. Melody, welcome. We love you all. You're in safe hands. There's no need to be so hostile. Okay, so you can see here we are almost on the last leg of our departure, which Aldup is coming up. There we go. So we're almost there. We're about 15-16 miles off. Pending. Know the lady. Oh, who's the lady? What's happened? What have I missed? I've missed too much. Am I the lady? Melody, take a breath, babe. Is that, what have you guys done to piss Melody off? What's happened? I looked up and like Cal Winfield is gifted a universe and then all of a sudden Melody's coming in going, you don't know how to fly a plane. Guys, be nice. What's happening? Oh my god. Back into Twitch world. Box of Fruit Loops we shall eat together is sitting right beside me. Rusty, I look forward to it. I'll be bringing the cold milk. Liz says, yep, we are the mean ones. Yes, Liz, literally, I'm saying that. Nathan says, finally done moving house. It's amazing. Nathan, there's nothing worse than moving house, so props to you for getting that done. It's an absolute mission. Absolute mission. Now, why the fuck are we only doing 177? What do we got going on here? I think we need to... Have we got some fat headwind? What's our ground speed? Oh, 266. Okay, that's not too bad. We're going to throw on a bunch of our de-icing here because it's getting cold. And there could be... I don't know if we passed... I wasn't looking. I don't know if we passed through any cloud. And I haven't checked freezing level, but just to be sure, we'll give her a quick coat. And we're going to come down here. We've done our engine parameters are all in the green. Ice protection. Altimeter, now that we've passed transition 1013, which we're already at. Icing systems are good. Okay, so we don't need... Now I should be able to... Yeah, there we go. So we can get rid of that checklist, go full screen. Guys, we're doing good. So we should hear again from Christchurch Information shortly as they get ready to clear us to our en route, which is LDAC. We'll not have any ice. Flight level 250. Why is that, Dave? Have you read the air around here? In fact, we've had icing like way below flight level 250. Oh, you mean it's too high, Dave? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, it's like, I'm like, no, we've had icing way below. I found in the game, Dave, if you've come through some potential icing periods and then you apply the de-icing fluid, even though it's a bit botched, it does alleviate some of the airframe negativity. But from the looks of this, it looks all good. New Zealand is looking absolutely stunning today, though. Look at this. Wild. I don't quite know what the plane is doing there. Let's just make sure. Flight plan, LDAC, direct to activate. And then above 8,000. So it looks like our cruise is 24. It's 20 flight level 250. We can dial up now our VNAV. We want to be 8,000 at LDAC. So we can put 8,000 on our VNAV. That way we'll get a top of descent. Clear air ice, maybe that high, but normally down lower ends at around 12 to 15,000. Firm, amen, Dave. I think we've got like... I might even bring on... let's go back to... Oh, so there's literally like no weather in New Zealand today. Actually, turn on live weather. Let's see what happens. Okay, we just got a massive gust of wind. There's a 30... There we go. Okay, we got live weather now. So... That was pretty for our departure. Look at this, guys. So good. That'll make for a nice arrival into Christchurch too. And we will enable some de-icing on our descent just to make sure as we pass through all of this. Although, mind you, it's still minus 39 degrees outside, so... Shelley's in the house. Lockie, yay. I don't know. What's Lockie done? Liz left. Who's Liz? Who is Liz? Guys, what happened to Melody? Was that Liz? Oh, wait, Liz left? Why did Liz leave? I'm out. Night, guys. Bye, Liz. Why did Liz leave? I'm honestly upset. Hey, I can't tell if she actually upset.
United 487, turn right, heading 270.
Why is Liz left?
United 487.
What did we say to Liz? What did we do? All right. Oh, you guys are throwing some chats in the DMs. I love that. So sus. Nathan says, Digby, how fast can you make the jet go? So the jet's currently doing 288 ground speed, which is like 500-ish kilometers an hour. So that's pretty fast. We do have a 57 knot crosswind. We're not doing too bad, Nathan. We're not doing too bad. How much faster do you want to go? Okay, we're going to pull up our... We're going to bring back up our map. We can see our en route down to Ildak. And we can also pop over here. And if we have a look at our arrival, we can check. So we're going to be at LDAC 8,000 or above, well above 8,000, and then Hod 6,000, 4,000 at Anlil, and then Ugeki 3,000. Cal Winfield for the golden stars. Cal, you're too kind. You're too kind. He's throwing all of the gifts here, and then we'll get our join there to join, I believe, the ILS November for runway 02. Transition level is 150, so as we come down through 150, we can tune to the QNH of Christchurch and cross LDAC at or above 8,000, 13 to Hode, cross Hode at or above 6,000. So exactly what the map said. So yeah, that's what that's looking like. And then the plan is to get connected, which it's possible that they'll give us like some vectors maybe earlier to intercept debut, which is the ILS November for runway 02. So shortly in a second we'll go ahead and put in our decision altitude, refer to minimums, ILS. We're just going to assume that the DME, everything is working and that we don't have anything out, so we can just go 323. Simon says eject. Welcome, Simon. No need to eject, but we do have very beautiful weather here on our flight to Christchurch from Queenstown. Absolutely stunning watching the sunset in the background. So 323 for our decision altitude. We can get rid of this there. Look at that. Look at the sun behind the clouds. That's so cool. Looks awesome. Rusty, thanks for hanging out. Everyone else has left. But that's okay. We persevere.
7 cross Timon at or above 10,000. At or above 10,000. JetBlue 617.
Okay, we can bring up this one, that one, and that one. Oh, I hate how you guys lose that actually on TikTok. Yeah, there we go. Is Melody back? What's happening? I'm missing half this chat. I'm missing half this chat on TikTok. I don't think Melody was talking about me. I'm not sure. Rusty, is the flight working properly on Volanta? Like, is the it looks like it's working. I just can't see if the like, you know, on the thing on the top of my screen, is it moving along, like how long the flight has progressed? Oh, Dave, I missed that. Left onto the ILS. I might have, Oh, you mean, yeah, so we'll do a right-hand turn from Ugiki and then a left-hand turn to intercept the ILS. Is that what you were saying? From the map? Oh, I moved it off screen, sorry. This one, Dave. So yeah, we'll either get... Would they, like, I mean, would they assign, like, a vector from Enlil or Hood straight to Itabu? Or would it usually be all the way to Geki and then you do the right-hand turn on that arc and then a left to intercept?
below 7,000 Bonanza 762 Alpha Bravo.
Fun chit-chat. Fun chit-chat, though. Okay. We can see here we've got our top of descent on the map in about 40 miles, which will start to bring us down to 8,000 foot. Just before we hit any cloud on our descent, we can enable some icing, just to, some de-icing, sorry. We don't want to enable icing.
Echo Mike Papa, contact Christchurch Control on 129.3.
Christchurch Control 129.3, Echo Mike Papa. Good day. So we can come down here and go 1293. Swap that to our active. Christchurch Control, Echo Mike Papa, maintaining flight level 250. Yes, I can see. Yeah, so I don't think. I mean, we don't really need vectors, like, unless the weather was doing something gnarly. But I don't think it's going to be too bad. Sometimes I've had, like, the AI ATC give vectors or suggest that you can take vectors if you want, just like you said. When I've done this in the sim before, obviously I haven't done it in real life. Although one day soon. DGD says Denahendarara. I don't know what that means. Wait, who subscribed? Guys, what happened? Who subscribed? Did we get another... Basketball, welcome back. Yes, Dave, the AI Say Intentions is a paid thing. That's correct. It's like $20 a month. But if you do, like, you can declare an emergency. You can do all sorts of stuff. Oh, Cal, thank you so much. I didn't even notice that. Sorry, Cal. I appreciate that. Cal, I'm going to do our call out now because I haven't actually done one of our frequent flyer call outs. But ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of our cabin crew, myself, and Ed Digby, we'd like to thank our frequent flyers: NZ Dave, Creative Dealer, Dutch Gamer 40 New, Shelley Melvo. Whilst the list continues to tickle on, Aussie Aircraft Spotters, Kane Stark Photography, Daisy 17, Just Helicopters, Nathan Harvey 5, and last but not least, Cal motherfucking Winfield. Thank you so much for your persistence, your loyalty, your specialty. Keeps Air Digby in the air. That was good, guys. We nailed it. Thank you, Cal. Couldn't have you sitting on 9 out of 10 subs. An absolute legend. Cal, you got to join. You got to join the. You got to join on the Twitch or on the YouTube. I mean, a lot of people usually have, like, both open, so you can do, like, TikTok-y stuff if people like. But yeah, on Twitch or YouTube, we've got more screen real estate. There's lots of stuff happening in the screen real estate. But I don't want to, I'm not forcing you, you know, like I'm not forcing your hand there, but either way, I appreciate your watchability. and hanging out with us. Thank you, Cal. All the gifts.
Alpha Bravo traffic 10 o'clock 4 miles level at 9050.
I forgot, Dave, did we contact Christchurch Centre? Did we do that? Did they respond to us? Dave is my official co-pilot. Dave, please help. Do we need to? Dave has renewed for 3 more months. Thank you, Dave. That is coming in with one of these. Some of that. For a little bit of Dave EO, keeping me sane. Or am I keeping you sane, Dave? Questionable, right? You call control maintaining 250. Okay, good. Good. Let's see who wins, because sometimes control they'll ask when we're ready for descent, or ready to call our descent, or we'll beat them to it and tell them we're ready for descent, if they have any issues with that, which they shouldn't. So our top of descent is coming up. We can see here very shortly. Let's have a look outside. Look at this sunset. Absolute stunner. The Black Vision Jet is a beautiful bird. Look at that moon. Look at the red wingtips. Let's turn on some lighting inside. So we can turn this to on. And then we can jump back here. And we're going to provide some ambient lighting for the cabin. So as we come into Christchurch in our dusk, I mean, it's not what you would necessarily do, because it would make seeing in the cabin a little bit difficult, but from a visual perspective, it looks sick from the outside of the plane when we have all these turned on. How's everyone's temperature going back here? Is everyone feeling good? Everyone's got a good temperature? Dave says, I think I'm going to have to get some flight sim gear now I've sold the racing sim. What racing sim did you have? Was it like a hardcore, did it move? Did it groove? What was it doing? Okay, that was, you would have just heard, that was vertical track. So that's saying it's about to intercept in 60 seconds our vertical track. So we're going to say to Christchurch Centre that we're ready for descent, or at top of descent. Christchurch Centre, Echo Mike Papa, top of descent. Oh, Dave, you'll have to put some photos into the Discord. I want to see that. That sounds cool. Christchurch Centre, Echo Mike Papa, top of descent. What fucking frequency am I on? Why is that not registering? 1293 111. Cyclone Alfred coming in. I don't know if that matters. Yeah, sorry. NZ Christchurch Control. I mean, okay, let's see if that changes it. Christchurch Control, Echo Mike Papa, top of descent. I don't know, it's been weird. 1293. That should work, but let's see. I've started my descent, so let's see if they come in. Let's see if they tune in and get pissed off, or maybe they maybe they just don't want to deal with us. That's okay. We'll move on. Rusty is spiritually subscribed. It's hard not to admit you love Volanta. You love Volanta? Do I love Volanta? Christchurch Control, radio check. Yeah, I reckon something's gone. Something's weird. Something's up. I don't know why it's not connecting anymore. Why are you not connecting? Let's go back to our previous frequency. Christchurch information, Echo Mike Papa radio check. Nah, no one's talking to us. Guys, has our radio failed? Do we need to squawk 7600 for a comms a failure? What is happening right now? 7600, yeah, I'm about to say, Dave, like, no one's responding to me. Let's hope that someone will switch back to Christchurch control and see if they come back to us once we cross LDAC. I'm a little bit worried though, guys. I'm a little bit worried.
UPS 461 heavy cleared for the Star arrival contact approach on 119.3.
Look at the color. That's the one amazing thing about like
UPS 461 heavy.
flying at these kind of heights is just like the colors you see up there are unreal. Absolutely unreal. Chucky climbs IFR. Yes, we're flying IFR into Christchurch. So we departed Queenstown and we're in the Vision Jet SF50 G2. Do an all stations call on 119 for a radio check. All right, Dave, we'll give it a go. We'll go to COM2 1191. All stations, Echo Mike Papa, radio check. Chucky, we can't do a barrel roll. We can't do it. Gotta call Ghostbusters. Rusty, what are you talking about? Hold on, I'm gonna hit new flight, Dave, on the app, and I'll see if I can just rejig the AI. Might just need a refresh.
American 106 contact Neo Center on 133.2.
Let's go back to center.
133.2, American.
Christchurch control, Echo Mike Papa, request IFR clearance, Christchurch asphalt. Okay, is that gonna work? It's like lost my flight plan or something. The app is melted. I don't know why. Maybe I need to go to, hold on a second, I'm just gonna see if I can hack the tech here. I'm gonna go back to Queenstown Tower. Queenstown Tower, Echo Mike Papa, request IFR clearance, Christchurch as filed. No. Hold on, I'll file. I know what I'll do. This is creative. This is creative problem solving here. I'll pull up SimBrief. We'll amend. We'll edit our flight. We'll resubmit it, and we'll see if we can get this thing back on the go. Generate flight. And then we'll pre-file that to say intentions. Okay, flight plan's been sent, and then we'll go new flight here. And then let's see if we can get this back on board. Christchurch control, Echo Mike Papa, request IFR clearance, Christchurch. Oh nah, it's cooked. Alright. If no one responds to us, we're going to leave our radios open, but we're going to squawk 7600. We're doing it, guys. I think we have an official radio failure. We're putting in the squawk. It's very sad. But we've done it. We're calling it. We're officially doing it. And what we'll also do now is we can pull up our charts for our approach, which is, oh, it's already on there. That's good. I just want the 1272. For the ADAS 1272.
Visibility 6. Sky conditions, view at 3300 feet. Broken at 5500 feet. Temperature 15. Dew point 15. QNH 1016.
1016.
Density altitude 0 feet. Transition level 135. Arriving and departing runways 02. 11 advised on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested.
All right, there we go. So we got I'm going to flick over to 1016. The transition altitude was 13.5, I think.
Expecting runway 09 or Alaskan 413.
I don't, Rusty, what are you talking about? Liz's harsh comment have offended us. What did Liz say? What have I missed? Liz, you and me can cuddle. Wow, a box of Fruit Loops. I don't know what's happened. Nathan, it's been a busy week. Well, it's only, what is today? It's only Monday, right? It's been a busy couple of weeks pre that. Chucky asks on TikTok how many nautical miles do we have left? That is a good question. It should say on our official screen we have... Oh, it doesn't say? So weird. Out of all the information, it doesn't say how far we have to go. I'm gonna have to check if it gives different information. Hold on. I don't know how to get up a cumulative on this G3000, but this will give me, what's that, 3.9 miles to the next waypoint. Fuck, dude, I actually don't know the total distance we have to go.
Bravo, that's the 993.
I'm gonna say probably like, if I go back to my map, let's have a look. Not far. 25 miles-ish. Yeah, the weather's gonna be pretty crazy. Yeah, 15-15, fog's coming. Yeah, Dave, I reckon we're going to throw some of this de-icing out as we come into these clouds. So we're now cleared down. We're essentially just forcing our way into our arrival here. We've lost our radio. We have no radio comms left. I'm going to put in our approach ILS to minimums 320, which will be fine today. Transition is going to be Udabu. Oh no, it's Ugeki. Actually, let's just go vectors. We're going to load that in. So from Ugeki, we'll go a slight right to Albad. I feel like, what is it brought up here? ILS November. What's this? The ILS for 02, ILS for 02. What am I missing here? Oh no, it is there. I don't know why I didn't see that. I'm going crazy. I'm going loco. And we want to cross Anvil at above 4, Ugeki above 3. And then we want to come in at Idububu at 2,000 foot. We're in some thick cloud now, guys. Well, not thick, but thicky fog. Oh, I hate how it does that. Hold on. I just need to change my settings and turn on the reflections. Is it going to let me scroll down?
467, maintain 250 knots.
Maintaining 250 knots. American 467.
Glass cockpit rate, windshield effects. Oh, they should be there. Reflections. Sometimes like the little blobs on the screen get weird. Alright, we're now making our right-hand turn to join Udabubu, which is going to be at 2,000 foot. We want to cross there. And it's going to bring our speed back down to 170 as we cross Udabudu. And I'm just going to put in another speed constraint on our final approach fix of 115. We've definitely lost all radio comms. Is everyone prepared? Digby the teaser. What's the teaser? Oh, but is it going to be a big week? Oh, don't forget the teaser. I feel like I should hold the teaser off to the start of the next stream, Rusty. Don't you reckon, when there's some more people here? And Nathan, it's going to be a good week. It's not as busy, but it's going to be good. It's going to be a good week. Got a bit of work on, got a bit of flying stuff to do. It's going to be a good week.
United 487, turn right, heading 270.
And we've lost all of our radio control. So let's just do our descend, seatbelts, brake pressure, approach, briefings complete, ice protection as required, lights are required, flaps as required. We'll bring down first 50 as we turn on to and intercept the localizer, the ILS, sorry, before landing. We can do that in a second. Back here. So we can see we're going to make a left-hand turn and intercept I should be able to give us a bit more brightness actually. That's a bit better. We're going to cross at 2 and I can bring this back down to our minimums, 320. There we go. And enabled our approach here. So it will very soon intercept our glide path and the localizer, which is all tuned up and ready to go. So we can see here it's now turning left and intercepting at Albad, which is what you can see here. So it's done that left turn, Udabu, and then Albad, and Albad at 2000 as well, and then as we cross Albad, it will then intercept the final part of the puzzle here. The final part of the puzzle. We can see the runway up ahead. It looks like the weather is not been too bad to us, which is good. So that's our vertical track. We can see there the glide slope is coming in, the localizer is attached as all of the green dots start to line up. So we can now drop our first stage of flaps here. Get 50% of flaps out. And we can bring our landing gear down as we slow past. I think I can actually pop the landing gear down at 210, so it's very diverse what speed you can bring this down at. There's the landing gear. And this will now be on that one. This will be following the glide slope and the localizer now, which it's about to intercept at 2000. Get ready, get ready. And the auto thrust is keeping us about 115. And we'll get our final stage of flaps out now. And it's warning us about some flap ice, which is fine.
American 225 climb and maintain flight level 350. Climbing to flight level 350, American 225.
Does MSF have the cyclone and live weather? Yeah, it would, Nathan. It would have the live weather, for sure. All right, let's jump back inside the cockpit for the final part of this flight. Look at that. Auto throttle, 95 knots for the final approach. Looking good. We can finish off our before landing checklist. Cabin pressure difference is good. Windshield, icing protection off. Airspeed, VREF to VREF plus 10, which is 95. Brake pressure is good. Flaps at 100%. Airspeed, VREF, yep. Thrust lever as required. After landing, brakes. Well, no shit. All right, so we're at 740 foot.
Traffic in sight, 0550 Mike.
740 foot. Minimums are 320. So we have visual of the runway. We can see the runway. We've got no radio, so we're essentially landing with our squawk on 7700 here. We'll let the autopilot take us down a little bit further. Shouldn't take full flap until missed approach point when you confirmed you're landing. For the full flap, really? Is that on all aircraft, Dave? Until the missed, what am I? I'm not understanding that. It shouldn't take full flap until missed approach point. We'll disable the autopilot there. Oh, Dave, I mean, I'm not technically IFR rated in the real world, so we would usually be doing like flaps at 3 miles out, but you're probably, well, I'll guarantee you're correct. As the knowledgeable pilot you are. There we go. We've called flaps too early. Oh man, sensitive rudders, sensitive rudders, sensitive rudders. Okay, we're there. We made it. We made it. We've done it. We've survived, crew. Dave, it's good having you here. It's good. It's like a mentorship on talk. Because if you get to missed approach point and have to go around, you don't want to be... You want to be... Oh, you don't want to be having to retract flaps. So technically, are you saying if like the decision altitude there was 320, we wouldn't go full flap until 320? Is that what you're saying? Like if your decision height or your decision altitude before you go missed? Oh, wow. Okay, so essentially your approach, you're not in your landing configuration until you have full visual and you've decided you're not going missed. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. Okay, well, I don't think our air traffic control is working, so I'm not going to bore everyone with an unnecessary taxi that is not... designed from the ATC. So I think I'll pause it there. Welcome to Christchurch, everyone. It's been fabulous having you on the stream. I don't know who's still here. But you lose all that lift when you retract full flap and go around. That's correct. Dave's on the money. Dave's on the money. Okay, we're in the house. It's great. Who's had a good time? Who's had a good time? 9.95 out of 10 for the landing. Thank you very much. I'm here for it. How's everyone feeling about this? How's the stream been? What's the vibe on the new the formula? You know, the formula. What do we think? Had a good time. That's good.
United 758, maintain separation.
Thanks for the flight, Dave. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate that. Okay, there's less of us here. Rusty says me. Rusty, I hope that means you've had a good flight. Thank you for hanging out, guys. Thank you for entertaining me and keeping the chat vibrant and going, no matter who you are, no matter where you are in the world, tuning in. Chuck the teaser. I don't have it prepped, Rusty. I don't want to do a half-assed job at it. Rusty has a very big surprise for everyone, which is very exciting, which I will announce on Wednesday on our next stream. Thanks to guys, we hit our goal. We've got 10 TikTok subscribers. Thanks to Cal Winfield, also who threw a galaxy in the chat. Big money. Nathan, thank you for the TikTok money gun. We owe you a hijack next flight. Thank you for the star, Dave. You're the star in my life, mate. You are the guiding star in my life. See, I wouldn't get to pick up these little fun tidbits of facts and information if you weren't here hanging out. So I appreciate your knowledge, and I appreciate your you showing up. And you fly during the day, and then you watch me fly terribly at night. So it's a good recipe. It's a good recipe. Thank you, Lottie. Thank you, Leo. Thank you, Shelley. I know Liz left, but thank you vicariously through Liz. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Rusty. Nathan, I'm going to start thanking you again. Alex Koo in the house. You were a little bit quiet this stream, but Alex has always got us on in the background, so thank you no matter whether you're paying attention or we are just background noise. Alex, we appreciate you. And guys, I want to make sure you go into your Monday night and into the week with a little bit more positivity than maybe you started today with. Make sure to keep your eyes open. Make sure to breathe in the freshest air. Make sure to remember that someone out there loves you. And if it's not them, it's me. I'll share a bit of my love onto the stream, onto the chat. And honestly, I very much just want to make sure you guys know that I appreciate you taking the time out of your evenings to watch these streams and to chat and comment and engage, because none of it happens without the OG crew, and I genuinely get excited on our stream days when I know I'm gonna get to jump on and have some stupid banter and yell and scream and have a laugh and play some music. So truly thank you so much for making the opportunity available for me to have some fun and fly a flight simulator. You guys rock. Until next time, until Wednesday, blue skies, the fastest of tailwinds, and may the rest of your week until we meet again on Wednesday be absolutely fabulous.
JetBlue 222, maintain 300 knots. Maintaining 300 knots, JetBlue 222.